Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. We are approaching the end of the season and we are still kind of in with a chance of actually winning the league, and that's because Lazio and Juve, the two teams that are above us, started dropping points. We haven't. So yeah, we are currently sat third place, just 3 points behind Lazio. We're playing Lazio in a minute. If we beat them, we will actually move ahead of them, even though we'll both be on 63 points. We will move ahead of them because they didn't beat us. They drew. I think we drew them. Yeah, 1-1 we drew in our previous encounter. So if we can beat them this time around, we'll go 63 points. We'll move into second place. And then maybe we can hope that Juve lose their match as well. They're not even playing. Why aren't Juve playing? Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. So we're not going to go ahead of Juventus because basically they've beaten us. So yeah, they're always going to be ahead of us if we're on the same amount of points. But we could move into second place. In between episodes, we have played 3 further matches and we've won all 3 of them, starting off with Benevento a 2-1 victory, Vallejo and Kolev, against Cagliari 2-0 here, Foyth and Vecino, and then against Genoa a 1-0 victory thanks to Gonzalo Iribarren. No thanks to Nicola Muru though, who got himself sent off. Before we go too far, I just want to kind of point out, we've had our youth intake. Garbage. Absolute garbage. We have actually brought some of them in. I basically just said, hey, assistant manager, do what you got to do. So, like, there's a couple of players like Leo Titi. He's rubbish. So, yeah, he's the best. He's also 16 years old with that moustache. It's a shocking decision. By the way, if you're in the UK right now when I'm recording this, which is end of June, so I know this is coming out the first or second week of July. It's end of June right now. It is ridiculously hot. So, yeah, I'm literally dripping with sweat right now. I've got a big old light in front of me there. It's not good. It's really not good. The starting lineup then for the Lazio game. A game that we have to win if we want to have a chance of actually winning Serie A. It is going to be Livakovic in goal, Lorenzo, Sturgiu, it's not Lorenzo, it's Di Lorenzo, Sturgiu, Vallejo and Foyth as that back four. Di Lorenzo comes in as a left back because Nicola Muru, as I've just mentioned, got himself sent off in the last match. Modric, Vecino and Bazoa as the central midfielders. Gabbiadini, Kolev and Iribarren will be our strikers. You'll notice on the bench, we've got 2 goalkeepers. We don't have a lot of players that are fit enough to actually fill out the bench, so Hut Wagner and Scuffit are both on the bench. Obviously, we want to win. A win here is what we're after, but I would not be against a draw. A draw I will take. A victory is what we're after, but I will definitely take a draw here. 17 minutes on the clock and a free kick has found its way into the back of the net. Francesco Acerbi makes it 1-0 to Lazio. Not a very good start to this match. Literally, the first highlight ended up in the back of the net, didn't it? We have been not great. Against Genoa as well in our previous match, we weren't very good in that one either. So I'm a bit concerned. We're going to do a show some passion because we're not doing a lot. There we go. Everyone's fired up. Another chance possibly going Lazio's way. Corner comes in to the back post. Is Acerbi once again, but Livakovic holds on to the headed effort. And we are going to see a continuation with the Croatian rolling out to the Spaniard Vallejo. Now Foyth back to Vallejo again. Luka Modric, who has probably got about 7 or 8 games left in his career at this point. Lovely long ball upfield. Iribarren collects it. Needs some runners. Across is Manolo Gabbiadini into the penalty area. Has to score. And Manolo Gabbiadini, the old man of the side at 31, he's still like 2 years younger than me at this point, makes it 1-1. Di Lorenzo with a throw. We're almost at half-time. Hold on. What's happened here? We've scored. That is the best mess-up in defence I've ever seen. Georgi Kolev gets his 12th goal of the season. Most of them were in Europe. But he scored 12 goals nonetheless. We're 2-1 up against Lazio. We are top of the table. How are we top of the table right now? What is going on? It's going to be 2-1 at half-time. No, it's not. Foyth's got himself injured. Great. That's not perfect, is it? Got no right-backs. This is what we're going to have to do. Dodo's going to come on, move over to left back. Di Lorenzo is going to go over to right back. Half time? Anybody? 52 minutes we played then. We're 2-1 up. We're top of Serie A. How are we top of the table? Right, calmly. I'm happy. Let's not break anything. I know Bazoa is on a 5.6. He's having some problems. Livakovic is on a 6.3. What has he done or not done? Throw on the right-hand side for Di Lorenzo. Gabbiadini doesn't win the header. He might have won a penalty instead. Are we going to be 3-1 up? Just got to watch the referee run all the way over to this tiny little screen and just stare at it for a second. And it's going to be a penalty? Come on, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. It is a penalty. Yes, it is. Right. Gabbiadini's going to take it. Fair enough. I'm okay with that. Manolo Gabbiadini for his second goal of the game. Come on, buddy, make it 3. Make it 3-1. Yes! It's 3-1 against Lazio. We are actually top of the table. How are we ahead of Juve? I don't understand that one, but I don't care. We're top of Serie A. We've still got 30 minutes to play. We've got 2 subs to do, and I'm definitely going to start doing some time wasting around 70 minutes. Instead, we've got a throw with Dodo. We've still got about 5 minutes until we hit that 70-minute mark. Ciro Immobile, who scored stupid amounts of goals so far this season, just smashes the ball upfield. Sturgeon has it. Forward to Luka Modric. Now Vecino, Bazua. He's hopefully starting to play a little bit better. Runs forward, plays it through to Kolev. Is he going to make it 4? He's gone for goal himself. Baron has made it 4. 65 minutes on the clock. 4-1 up against the Lazio side who just don't seem to ever lose. And we are dominating them somehow. Highlights straight after the goals are concerned, but even if they do score from it, we're still 2 goals up. Almada forward, tries to find Calvin Stengs, can't manage it. Are we going to make it 5? Baron, lovely bit of control, runs into the penalty area, should have made it 5. Zer, great name, makes the save. We've got ourselves a corner instead. Modric, it is Luka Modric stepping up towards Sergiu in the middle, doesn't quite win the header. Kolev with some space, across to Rashedli Bazua. His effort is straight into a player, and Lazio managed to clear the ball. Now it's time for some time wasting. Right, what do we possibly do? Bazua's now on a 7.0, so he's clearly decided to turn up. Livakovic is on a 6.4. Do we do that? We don't do that. That's a stupid thing to do. Let's bring off Kolev. Let's bring on Al-Sharawi for the moment. That is literally time wasting. That is all we're doing. I'm going to do another one in about 85 minutes. Probably should change this to defensive as well. And then, when we hit this 85-minute mark, that'll do, 85.09, we will do our final substitution. It's going to be Parazanovic coming on, and this is going to be somewhat of a strange substitution. You might be wondering why he's playing as a central defender. I did mention in the last episode that I'm training him up to be a centre-back, because he's actually pretty good as a centre-back. So that's why he's coming on. He's just going to sit in the back 5 now, I guess, and we're just going to shut up shop and take the 3 points. 4 minutes of injury time, and there is a potential chance. It looks like it might be going Lazio's way. Ball forward, manages to find Mallow. Is that my former player, Hugo Mallow? Is he formerly of mine? I'm not quite sure. Gabbiadini with the ball. Back doesn't find a Sampdoria player. Now Correa into the penalty area, slots it under the goalkeeper. It's 4-2. Livakovic is on a 5.0. He's taken the blame for both of those goals. Corner for Lazio right at the end of the game. Vallejo heads the ball clear. Thiago Almada collects it forward to Calvin Stengs. On the left, Di Lorenzo, though, manages to get there first. Baron, just run it into that corner, buddy. Just run as fast as you possibly can into that corner. He's got past his man. If he can cross the ball, maybe he can have a shot himself. He does. It's taken a weird deflection. The ball is in the goalkeeper's hands. The full-time whistle goes, and we are top of Serie A after a 4-2 victory against Lazio, and our goalkeeper got a 5.0 rating. I've never seen a keeper play so badly and still win. Passionately, I am very happy, and you are getting an angry. Your mistakes cost us. They didn't cost us. We still won the game. But, you know, I can't just, say, yeah, good job to you as well, buddy. That's some pretty good reading. That is some pretty good reading. First place in Serie A, top of the table. All 3 sides, 63 points. I don't know how we are ahead of Juve. I need to have a quick check of this. So, how does it work? League sorting, results between teams, goal difference, goals scored. So results between teams are the same. Goal difference theirs is better. How are we ahead of them? I don't understand. I'm not going to complain. If this is how the league finished, I'm not going to complain. But if I was the Juve manager, I'd be annoyed we're not top of the table. Oh, great. And Foyth has broken his wrist. Right. That'll be fine. It's a broken wrist. You're a right back, mate. You'll be alright. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Right, so we've managed to beat Lazio. Next up, we're going to try and beat Inter Milan. If we can win that game and the Torino match as well, we're on some pretty good numbers to try and win this league. Well, we're no longer top of the league, and it's not because we lost against Torino. We actually beat Torino. It's because Juve have actually caught up from their game in hand, and they've now gone ahead of us. So yeah, we are currently second place now. We are 66 points, Juve on 69. Lazio, I didn't realise how badly they were doing. Come April, they just stopped. They've just stopped performing, losing to Bologna, Atalanta, drawing 0-0 with Perugia, losing to us, losing to Roma as well. They've got Juve next. I'd like that one to be a draw. Actually, no, I'd like that one to actually be a victory for Lazio, because we're ahead of Lazio if we're on the same points. And then if that's a victory for Lazio, we can then go on joint points with Juve, and we might go ahead of them. I still don't know how that works. As you've probably spotted, we've already played our match against Torino. We won 1-0. Georgi Kolev with the only goal of the game. We were not very good, but we got away with it. We didn't concede. We scored one goal. There was 3 highlights in the entire match, and one of them was that goal, obviously. So we got away with it, but still 3 more points in the bag. Also, Livakovic is close to breaking Ordero's record of most clean sheets. Don't know how he's managing to do it, but he is. Come on then, Inter Milan. I thought that referee had a really bad soul patch. He doesn't, it's a whistle in his mouth. Both teams excellent form. I haven't seen how well Inter have been doing. They've beaten Perugia, Atalanta, Bologna, battered Sassuolo, also beat Napoli as well. This is a clash of the Titans, and I'm surprised because we're one of them. So our starting lineup is the same as normal, isn't it? Livakovic in goal, Muru, Sergio Vallejo and Di Lorenzo as the back four, Vecino, Modric and Bazua in the middle, Gabbiadini, Kolev and Irabaran are our strikers. You'll realise that Marius Wolf isn't playing. He did pick up a slight injury in the last match. He's not been particularly great this season. Gabbiadini has actually done pretty well playing as that right winger. He did that a couple of years ago. He's doing it this season as well. We're scoring goals, we're winning games. That's all that matters. I guess much like the Lazio game, this is a must-win, isn't it? This is a must-win game away from home against Donnarumma. So this is the second time we've actually played Inter Milan on camera this season. Can't remember what the result was last time. I think we won. Lazio were beating Juve. Lazio are beating Juve after just 15 minutes. Sampdoria, that's us. Inter Milan, though, that's our opponents, have the ball. Guga runs forward into the penalty area. Romelu Lukaku, with his 25th goal of the season, puts Inter 1-0 up. That's not great, is it? I also think Juve equalised. I think they have, haven't they? Right, 18 or 19 minutes on the clock. Inter Milan with the ball deep in their own half. It's Cucurella across to Bastoni. Irabaran's closing him down. Skriniar to Barella. We need to... I mean, so much space on that right-hand side. Szymanski tries to get past Murray, but it was a great slide-in tackle. And now Georgi Kolev, lovely long ball to find the Uruguayan Irabaran. He gets a second chance, and Gonzalo Irabaran makes it 1-1. Is he from Uruguay? I think he is. He's from Argentina. Close enough. It's not, is it? It's a completely different country. They're both in South America. Shortly after the goal, potentially another chance going our way. Bazua forward to Georgi Kolev, edge of the area, curls an effort in, actually blasts an effort past Donnarumma. We're 2-1 up against Inter Milan. We are staying in second place if everything stays this way. Quite a lot going on in this match. Throw for Guga to take it. Szymanski, I'm not sure if that's pronounced right at all. It probably isn't. Loses the ball out to Nikola Muru. Now Kolev. Muru's making a run forward. He collects it. Slides the ball through to Gonzalo Irabaran, who puts it underneath Donnarumma. It's 3-1 against Inter Milan. Why do we need to concede goals before we suddenly start playing football? Because we did the same against Lazio. We let in an early goal. And then we beat them 4-2. We've done the same against Inter Milan. We're 3-1 up. Highlight straight after the goal. What is going on? We're 25 minutes in. Bastoni has the ball. Brozovic, I remember Brozovic was either really good or really bad last time we played Inter Milan. I'm not quite sure what one it was. Kolev doesn't get the ball. Barella to Brozovic once again. Barella has got some options in front. Szymanski heads down to Guga. He's going to run past Muru, crosses the ball in. Romelu Lukaku makes it 3-2. Well, we certainly picked a good game to show, didn't we? 5 goals in the first 26 minutes, I guess. Pretty much every highlight. In fact, every highlight has ended in a goal so far. Which means either we're going to get no more highlights and it's going to stay 3-2, or every highlight in the match is going to end up in a goal. I'm fully aware that's not how it works, but that's how it's worked so far in this match. It's a 3-2 at half-time. Irabaran with 2, Kolev with a goal as well. 2 for Lukaku for Inter Milan. Right, let's give them a calmly. I'm pleased. Having a look, Gabbiadini's not playing so well. Passionately, there's a lot more to come from you. Do we give someone else a shout as well? Vecino, who I've dropped to be... he's now the deep line playmaker. Luka Modric is actually playing as a Carrilero, which I'm not quite sure. Let's just do that. Click that button. Let's go. We do have Marius Wolf on the bench, so if we want, we can bring off Gabbiadini. The corner comes in. It's cleared. Guga gets the ball clear further. and now possibly a counter-attack for Inter Milan is on. Bazua's going to get himself sent off. That's not what we need. That is definitely not what we need. Right, this is something that I haven't done in a while. We are playing around with the formation, and yeah, Gabbiadini, I'm sorry buddy, but you're coming off. We're going to try Al-Sharawi on the right-hand side. That's going to do... Do we change you? I mean, you could be a deep line playmaker on support, and you could be a ball-winning midfielder on defend. We are trying to shut up shop. That is what's happening now. It's a long time to shut up shop, 40 minutes. Lazio have also taken the lead against Juve. Almost at the hour mark. Livakovic with the goal kick straight to Vallejo. He's going to run down the right. Forward to Di Lorenzo. He's going to probably have to go across to Modric. He does. Lovely ball from Luka Modric. It's Irabarren one-on-one with the keeper. Donnarumma makes a wonderful save. It's going to be a corner. Modric is going to be taking that corner. Where's it going to go? Towards the middle. Not a single Sampdoria player is there to collect the ball. And Guga can run it clear for Inter Milan. And Kolev, sensible. That's a sensible foul. When do we start doing time-wasting subs? I've just realised. I've said I've tried to shut up shop and we've been playing on positive for most of this half. So, this is backs to the wall. This is definitely backs to the wall. But if we can hold on and steal the 3 points, that is perfect. Because Juve are losing to Lazio. We're into the final 10 minutes. We're going to do our sub. I want to keep Irabarren on because he's doing alright. Al-Sharawi's not having a great game. Do we do Vecino off? That's a bad idea, isn't it? Let's not do Vecino off. I mean, this has to be just time-wasting subs. That's what we're going for. Time-wasting subs. Marius Wolf is going to come on with his injury. Sure, you can go as that. And I mean, Nicky's crap. We've just done the one sub for the moment. We're seeing a highlight. I don't know whether this is because of the... Fair enough. Di Lorenzo makes it 4-2. What is going on? 4-2 in both matches so far in this episode. What is happening? How are we winning this game? We've had a player sent off. We've been defending. Yeah, we're still doing this change. We've been defending all match. Literally all match we've been trying to hold back. And we are 4-2 up. Vallejo has the ball in the area. Di Lorenzo, after scoring his goal, can lump the ball upfield. It's not going to find a Sampdoria player because there's basically only one of them to choose from. Kluivert into the area. Plays it across. Szymanski's at the back post. I think he was offside. VAR has disallowed the goal. He was offside. How close was he? I think he was a long way. He was. Good, good, good. We've got 5 minutes to play. Let's do ourselves the final substitution. Irabarren off for Jean Cordair coming on. This is where Cordair scores as well. Throw for Guga to take it. Barella has the ball. Just ghosts past Marius Wolf. Lukaku's there. Kicks it straight into the first man. Sensi has the ball. Modric nicks it away. Lumped upfield. Cordair's not going to get that. And the ball is going to come back towards us. 3.5 minutes of injury time. Brenner's in on goal. Livakovic makes a questionable save, but it's a save nonetheless. It's going to be a corner for Inter Milan. It's going to be Sensi going over to take it. We need to just get this ball clear and as far up that field as possible. Kluivert gets tackled by Al-Sharawi. Lovely tackle by Al-Sharawi, who I think is a former Inter Milan player, if I'm not mistaken. There is 2.5 minutes now. Sensi, one-man wall. One-man wall? That was questionable whether that was a good idea. Vallejo's going to get the ball upfield, and that does end the highlight, and that is hopefully ending the match. We have nicked 3 more points. We have done that twice now, actually 3 times in this episode. Every single match, we haven't been particularly great. We've just scored goals in this one. Lazio beat Juve as well. Lazio beat Juventus, which means we are joint top of the table. 6 games left to play. How are we top of the table? Right, what we're going to have to do then next episode is probably Napoli and Bologna, and then Atalanta Perugia. That's probably what we're going to have to do. I was expecting next episode to be the final episode of the season. It's not. We're going to have 2 more. It's going to be Napoli, Bologna, and hopefully, by the time we play Atalanta Perugia, we're sat comfortably top of the table. We also need Juve to lose some games, and probably Napoli as well. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Sampdoria. It was a weird episode, wasn't it? 2 4-2 victories against 2 sides that we really needed to beat, and we managed to do it in odd fashion, to say the least. We are second place in the table, joint at the top with Juventus. 6 games left to play. It is all to play for. Champions League still isn't technically guaranteed. We're not far off of it, but it's still not technically guaranteed. So yeah, next episode will be Napoli, will be Bologna. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button, and you can also ding the bell thing. That's what people say. And I will see you in the next episode.